I'm not going to talk much, so I'll donate my time for the two daughters that my husband adopted from Uganda, Ruth and Hilda, if they can come here. As they are coming, please, I want also to call my brother-in-law, Baba Emma, wherever you are, please come. I think I will not do well if you don't say something. Please, if wherever you are, come very, very quickly because I have a little time. Time is well spent.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hilda Kisitu. I'm from Uganda. Many years ago, through Pastor Randy, we came to know the Ochola family. And I think it was a divine meeting, because a few years after meeting this wonderful family, we lost our biological father. And we didn't know that God had planned for us a dad before even our dad passed away. A few years back, I was working. The company had a foundation, like a charity foundation, and they had a slogan that kindness pays forward. The first time I heard that slogan, I went into English. I was like, what do they mean? Kindness pays forward. So it did not make sense to me until the loss of Elder Ochola. What I've seen here, I now know that kindness pays forward. Not only him, but even the family. Before I left home, I have a sister of mine who came back home after we told her of this death. She came back home and told me last Sabbath. She was so angry. I was like, what's wrong? She said, can you imagine they did not announce that death in our church? In her thinking, she's like, this death has to be announced in all churches back home because of what she has heard about him. Something else I learned about that statement is that what people think about us is sometimes very important. So because of the stories she has heard about Elder, she thinks that her death is supposed to be announced in all churches back home. So she was like, I'm so mad about the church administration because I sat in church from 8, but I did not hear that announcement being, made. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindness pays forward. That is.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ruth Kisitu, and Elder Ochola we used to call him Papa. So actually, I got to know many people in Nairobi Central because of him. He has introduced me to so many people in this church. And to me, he was my dad, he was my friend. So today, I want to read the tribute that I wrote in this book. A tribute to our beloved God-sent dad. A heart of gold stopped beating. Our hearts are crushed and sore. In times like these, no amount of words can tell exactly what you were to us. Our God-sent Papa, as we called you. God knew we needed you long before our biological father's death, and we believe that's why our paths crossed. Your love for us will be encrypted in our hearts forever and ever. We cherish the unforgettable memories we've shared with you. Kindness at its epitome, generosity is your other name. Our prayer warrior may be resting today, but his prayers will last in our entire lifetime. We're going to miss him. We're going to miss his sweet, genuine smile, his genuine love for us, and we will never forget him. We take great comfort in knowing that we are so proud of having been a part of your family. Your life lives on in our great works you've done in us and for God. We will always love and miss you, our beloved Papa. And to Willis, Ted, Diana, and Nicole, Sharon, and Angie, thank you very much for allowing us to share your dad with us. May God bless you, and may he rest in peace.
Alo. Mang'eny manyalo wacho ne ora onge nikech ora ni en ng'ama kiwuoyogo to buonja onge kodego wach. To gima nyalo wacho achiel kuom ora ni. Mokwongo tik an nyathi dalani. An ema kawo nyako achiel mani wacho na achiel cha. An ema rite. An kudwa nong'e ni en gi ng'ate, an ema rite. Wiye mano. Bas kuyie to mane en to bo nego awuoyo to en buta eka ng'e ni en adier. Koro orani akendo ka pod embe ng'ama pomenyo manyo skul. Koro onge wach mose wach kode marach kata mose wachna marach. Ayudo wi ka pod gi joma tindo en basna. Ambe sani anika onyuola pira akwongo ne matin. Onyuola higa pira bich. En onyuola pira bich ga uchiel. Mangiso ni en basna. Ane between aduong to gi en. Koro nika ka onyargi ka. Koro mang'eny madang awachi to onge. Ang'e ni nyako manege miya to nika. Kendo koro winja. To ayie kode. Urita. Ambe an kode. Wiye mano. Kendo en nyanya SD. Oeja SDA. Motegno. Ma oloso kanisa komodake koda. To gima yie woge ora ni. Isogo noriti chuth. Mane gibiro gi family ni modi oyudo. Odhi omoso nyamin kuma nyamin otede. Odigi kuma nyamin otede. Koro mana yie go kode ahinya. Ma aonge kode go wach. Kanya se oyie. To chiemo rad kode. Koro temo kinde mondo watema tek wambe watunge rank maichentie. Uja Kristo. Erokamano.
Orieny gi ler manyaka chieng'. Naringi monda ywe kanyo. Thank you so much for coming. I want to thank God for this day. I know this is the moment people are waiting for. I know when I've spoken, many people will leave. But I want to take you to the day of 8th, because there are many versions. The first version I heard is that we had an accident and I'm the one who died. Another version is that we all died. And phone flew everywhere. My sister calling me to find out what happened, that she heard that we had an accident and I died. That was not the case. So let me take you to the events of 8th, because you are going to hear it from the horse's mouth. It's a very short one and very brief. We went to sleep, as always, after our gathering on 8th, on 7th, which was on Sabbath, which is our tradition. And many also have asked me, what was Elder's last word for you? Elder's last word for me, he just called me, showed me the pictures that he took when he was appreciating those who assisted him and the church when they were fundraising. And the last word he said was, there's a young man, you know, Mrs. Keter's son, that is Emmanuel. That man, that boy hugged me the way I've never been hugged by a young man. I want that boy to know God, and I'm going to work hard that he knows God. I want to tell the pastorate, please look for Emmanuel to fulfill God, Elder's wishes. He also, after that, he opened his iPad. There's a song he loves very much. So he sang that first stanza, and this is how it goes. I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. He loved that song so much. He sang it, closed his iPad, and slept. I was already in bed. Come around 5, I went to the bathroom. On my way, I took my medicine. I always take my medicine very early in the morning, my blood pressure medicine. Then I slept. After, I don't know after how long, I had something which initially I thought was a toilet being put down when you want to go for a long call, but it was not. I realized that it was not that. When I saw that it was the door, he opened the door with the full force. The door hit, the door, that door doesn't have the stand, the stopper. So you must have pushed it very hard because it is even broken from behind. We realized that later. So when I had that noise, I woke up. I was wondering, where is the noise from? Is it from outside? Is it from inside? I heard him groaning, somebody reaching out for breath very, very desperately. I stood, ran to the toilet. I found him seated as if he was going for a long call. I could see his leg. Then I went inside. I found him leaning towards the right side. I called him. He was not responding. I ran, called Diana, shouted at her name, "Diana, come, Dad is dying." She came. Randy also heard. It was very interesting that Randy is the one who sleeps a lot in the house. But that day, Randy heard my voice. They came together. We got him from the toilet up to the bed. We were able to. He was very heavy. Diana tried pushing the chest, as we all know, when somebody is getting heart attack, you do that. Opened the mouth, tried to breathe through his mouth, then he groaned. Diana said, "He's still alive. Let's try." We called our security guard that Brookside has given us to take care of us. He came, we carried him downstairs, put him in the car, rushed to MP Shah because that was the nearest hospital. When we arrived there, they were also very fast. They told me not to enter. I wait outside. I was praying and I'm saying, "God, please, please don't embarrass me. Don't." We prayed. Diana praying. That time we had called our 2 sons. They were already there. Then I was sitting down there praying. I seated coming out inside there, crying, and I knew there was no life. It was a bitter cup to take. We cried. We asked questions, and that day we learned a new term because that was what the doctor wrote, BID, brought in dead. We took it boldly because death is there. My sisters encouraged me that I'm not the only one, so I'll take it like that. But I thank God so much for the life I lived with that man. Elias was an upright man. His life rotated on 3 dimensions. God was first in his life. He loved his God so much. His family, he loved us so much. And his work. He loved work so much. I don't know if Brookside members are still here. Please, if you are, I didn't see you, I was facing this side. Just stand, I see you, please. Brookside members who are still around. Thank you so much for what you did for me. He loved you also so much. Kept on talking about I believe this is sales team. He loved the sales team, always talking about them, always thinking about the targets. I'm so happy that he's resting without any targets that is to be met. He loved his children, his grandchildren. He loved me with all his heart. To him, I was the most beautiful woman. To him, I was the most dressed woman everywhere. To him, when we were performing choir, sometimes when we were rearranged, because sopranos in our church always sings on the left side from the pulpit. Sometimes we are rearranged and then we sopranos sit on the right. He would always come and complain to me, "I was not able to see you well." What a man. He loved me. And I loved him because he loved me. He loved his work. He was an upright man. There is no any day that I had the privilege of being a signatory of his account. There is no one day for 41 years I've stayed with him. I saw any amount that is deposited in his account, that was not his salary. He was upright, never ate anything from anyone. He used his salary to get what he got, never took any bribe. He was an upright man, upright. And I can only sum up his life when I use this book. The book, Education, page 57, paragraph 3. These are his characteristics. It says, the greatest want of the world is the want of men. Men who will not be bought or sold. Men who in their innermost souls are true and honest. Men who do not fear to call sin by its right name. Men whose conscience is as true to duty as the needle to the pole. Men who will stand for the right though the heavens fall. That was Elias. That was my husband. That is the man I married. And that is why when Lynn Ngugi interviewed me, some people thought Lynn Ngugi made a headline that was screaming, I'm the one who told her I am the blessed woman in the world. Because my man took care of us. He never embarrassed me anywhere. He did not embarrass his children. He didn't embarrass the church at any given point. I want to thank Central Church so much. Please, if you are still here, stand. Central Church where I worship. Central Church. Please, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. You stood with us. The very first thing when I came from Mpisha, when I came to the house, I found that all the carpets had been removed. My daughter-in-law, Pamela Nyango, was already there taking charge. Thank you so much. You may be seated. She was taking charge. And from that time, I have never entered my kitchen. I want to appreciate the Michomas and the Nyakundis for giving me wonderful daughters-in-laws. I don't know what is going on in that. I have never known what has gone on there. Even how these dresses came to me, I don't know. I told them, don't make for me any dress. I will go in my deaconess dress to a eulogy as my husband. But they told me, no, ma'am, dresses are coming for you. These ladies are wonderful girls. I thank them so much with my sons. My children have given me peace. May God bless you. God bless you indeed. I want to take refuge in the promises of God that one day I will meet Elias when the trumpet shall sound. God bless you.